Hello and welcome to another episode of Duos in Destiny. Today, we are two Artuks trying to invade an entire colony, hopefully taking this planet for ourselves. That's Artuk for I am your DM, Logan. And I'd like to give a very special shout out to Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp. You can hear those sweet, sweet tones in the background of him. Please check him out on behalf of Duos in Destiny. And while you're checking things out, be sure to check out Instagram for Roll for Sketching. She does all of our character art for everything that we do here, everything that we've seen. She even made our logo. Ooh. So, she does all sorts of awesome artwork, custom artwork, and she's totally tolerable of dum-dums like me. So, make sure you hit her up for your personal artwork, and otherwise, I'll pass it over to you.
Hey guys, it's Brandon, your player in this beautiful, beautiful campaign that Logan runs. Welcome back for episode number 30 of Commander's Log. We are so grateful and so thankful for you to be here with us. 30 episodes seems like a very huge milestone. To think that we've played 30 times alone and then 30 times produced it just feels awesome.
Yeah.
We're so thankful and grateful for each of you for tuning in to 30 episodes. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. Please don't forget, do all the special YouTube stuff. Give us the likes, give us the subs, shoot us a comment. We'd love to see it. We will interact with absolutely everybody we can, and we'll probably, every single person that comments below, we'll say something to you.
Yep.
Thank you. But you know how the algorithm is, and we appreciate it. Hey, coming out in just a few short days is the start of our giveaway. The start of our giveaway for Turtle Tabs by Bova Books. Logan, if you wouldn't mind, please. These Turtle Tabs
by Bova Books. Sorry, you passed it over to me, and I just took it.
I just meant you were going to be my Dana.
Oh yeah, I'm here, Dana White.
Dana
right?
White. Yep. Yeah. If you don't mind, as Logan's beautifully demonstrating, these Turtle Tabs are 3mm thick, beautifully tough plastic. They are not flimsy. They are very nice, stiff, and durable.
Should I just hold one? Should I hold the whole book up by the
I'm afraid the paper is about to rip out.
Look at that, though. But
that is quite the test.
Yeah.
And that is a testament to
I was honestly
the quality
scared,
that the paper didn't fall
out.
But hey, the cool part is if and when you put these on, you get an awesome alignment tab. Say you accidentally don't get it perfectly, you do have a split second to get them in reposition. But be warned, once they're on there, they're not coming off. They're on there for good, which is very nice because we use them frequently, especially when we're studying off screen. And to flip directly to a point in the book that you are looking for is very nice and very helpful, because 200 plus pages of information is a lot. Can you hear that? I bet that makes pretty good ASMR.
Yeah, it honestly might.
But yeah, they are an incredible product, and we'll be giving away several different ones throughout the next coming months. So our first one is in January. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you look out. Every video, every long form video that we post will have a way that you can enter. And you can enter, I guess I'll spoil little beans, you can enter more than once. Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, it's New Year's Eve. It's one day before. So be on the lookout, and you're going to find those. I don't think I missed anything there. So Bova Books is awesome. Turtle Tabs is the name of that specific genre that they make. But they have 10 plus books, and they are planning on making more in the coming future. So with 24 books just coming out, this is a great time to buy them, and it's a great time to get to know your book a little better.
Yeah.
I think that's all the important details we must speak on first before we get into tonight's episode of Commander's Log.
Commander's Log.
It's simple. Carson and Pizor found themselves in the Temple of Themis on Torvigard. What was asked of them was simple. We found the forge below the temple. We learned that Carson must weaken the pillars, which he did. And then Zishin, saying he needs to perform a ritual in order to I don't know if Carson necessarily knows if it's to weaken or if it's to necessarily open the said chain that holds Femus to this section, but it's something there that we're hoping is along those lines. But in doing so, Carson and Pizor were tasked with protecting said. It's kind of in a dome, the way that I kind of envisioned it, right, where the forge is underneath, but it said protecting this area.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the ritual's finished, we will have to destroy said area. But we needed 24 hours. We made it through about 6, and we found a little of our friendly Artuk friends twirling and dancing about. You can imagine how that went. It was fun. But we still have 18 more hours to go. Carson has a new weapon that he found off one of the statues, had a little time to spend with it during this downtime. It's pretty sick, pretty sweet. But we find ourselves, we literally just had finished taking care of one Artuk.
Yeah.
And we are back right there, I believe.
Yeah, you are. That is exactly where we're going to pick it up. And I'm going to interject one thing.
Interject, please.
We're closing out 2025 on this episode right here.
We are.
So, huge shout out to you guys for being along with this journey. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that's to come. We're only just beginning. And with all that being said, we are diving right into episode 30. Goodness gracious. And we're picking up with just hot off the heels of this combat that you guys just had with an Aratuk. The Aratuk that you just did fight was wearing one of the amulets that they wear to their god. You know, after previously having a conversation with the Aratuk, it is their god, the god of war, Skalatua. It is essentially looks like a very menacing jellyfish on the amulet. And after this combat, Pizor had taken the time and the resources to wash away the evidence of your guys' absolute destruction of the Artuks themselves. So that's where we're picking right back up. Essentially in a lull right after that combat where you and Pizor are just catching your breaths.
Well, that went well at least.
Yes, that went well. There's hardly any evidence of our involvement here.
How much did that take out from you?
I'm decently spent. I have some resources left to go, but probably about halfway of all my resources that I have, of my ability to cast spells.
It's good to know. By my count, we still have quite a ways to hold out, and if we're already having scouting parties at least go through here, we're probably bound to see some more action, I would say.
I think they're only going to continue showing up.
Yeah. I'm afraid that if and when this batch doesn't return, that will set off some bells.
That's my exact thought, is if you send out a party, eventually they're supposed to come back.
Yeah, correct.
If they haven't come back in a certain number of hours, somebody's going to go looking for them. So
Yes.
more will come, and more will be better prepared.
At least we'll be prepared now. We kind of know potentially how many will be in a party. I'm afraid that by hour 24, things will get quite messy, though. We have to give Zishan time.
I was just saying, hopefully by hour 24 they're ready, and we can just get out of here.
Yeah.
Put an end to this.
Which the plan was, we have the Chester. Are we all, the three of us, going to be on the Chester? And I guess we all three came on it.
Yeah.
It was crowded, but we made it work.
And we still need to weaken the pillars on the way out.
Correct. I just mean, if we have to boogie,
That is the escape plan.
which unfortunately, I mean, we know that Olgri will not be joining us. But
Oddly enough, I think she wants to die here.
no, it's not odd. She well established that fact that for an analogy that I think fits, she's the captain and we're going down with her ship.
You
That's
know,
what it feels like.
now that you put it that way, that does kind of make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's honorable, honestly.
Very much so. And by my belief and what she's told me, she's been alive for an extreme amount of time.
Yeah. So, I guess now is as good of time as any. Go down fighting.
Did I ever tell you the story of Carlisle and I when we first became the Cortas? When we found a priest, a Themis, underneath the oh, I apologize, I'm going blank on the tribe that lived in the underground, in the caves.
Don't look at me because I would totally know them as well. It is
You
not
should
the
definitely know.
Cliffriders, it is
Not
the
the-
Iron Roots.
Iron Roots.
Yes,
We
sorry,
found
we
them.
didn't have much interaction between the River
No, they
Swift and the Iron
seem to
Roots.
be kind of a little snotty a little bit initially.
We were all one tribe one time. I mean, obviously,
Right.
that the one you talk of, that was Demoga, the ancient,
Correct.
the final ancient.
Did you know of her?
We
Or
had
just through the
we
prophecies?
had heard of her through the prophecies. Yes.
So when we met her, saying she was alive, I don't know is a correct statement. She was. She spoke, she breathed.
More like preserved.
Yeah, and the second the conversation ended and was over and she deemed us worthy, the one word that comes to my mind is vaporized to dust. Vaporizing to dust is maybe a weird conundrum, but she fell to dust. Her body broke away into stone and dust, as if she'd been preserved in this rock state for centuries. I mean, these people have been here, what I feel like, since the split.
So what you're saying is they were waiting for you.
I have a hard time believing it just could have been me. I feel like it could have been anybody. It was in the right time at the right place.
Okay, so they're waiting for somebody to fulfill their prophecy.
Correct. Yes, I've
Which is you.
yes. Yes, I believe that would be correct.
And that's what she's going to do as well. Ogre, that is.
Fulfilling her prophecy.
I mean, you are filling one for her to fill her own.
Correct. Which, Paizo, in the grand scheme of things, you say you, but I think you might be meaning to say we. Because if this is a prophecy, that would mean our tales are decided and fate has already proven and chosen what will be done. So Carlisle's unfortunate passing was part of his fate and part of our story, which means you were led to us as well.
So I still play a part, is what you're saying.
You play a pivotal role.
What is that? What is my role? What am I supposed to do?
You are part of the Cortas. It wasn't... I've had a lot of time to think about this. It wasn't me in Carlisle. It was two people who did the right thing for the right reasons. Who those two people were to be decided. And if that means that fate drove us to this position, you stepped into that second shoes. That was you.
And if I die, you just another one fills the place, or?
I don't think it's that simple. I think the heart has to be there. But if I die, I think that it means the same thing. That the Cortas can still continue to be a light. that I can be replaced with the right intentions.
Somebody just has to fill your shoes.
Correct.
You've made some pretty big shoes to fill.
I haven't done it on my own, though. You know what I mean? It's fine for look from the outside in, but we've traveled now together for quite some time. You've seen how much everybody else has happened, you know, and at this point I kind of sit down against the wall and I just, seeing that nothing else is aggressive at the moment, I just kind of maul goes down and kind of squat down, my left knee's up, my left arm kind of rests on my knee. Pull out a bag and I open this leaf and there's this piece of bread inside of it. Not quite, but I chew down. I find a little bit of
bread.
a little bit of dry rations and I kind of start snacking a little bit. There's no better time.
Mm-hmm.
I am no one without those that surround me. Just as I believe that all of us are. The Starhammer works because we are a unit and we work well together, and that's what makes us promising to the general public is we work so well together for the good.
A common goal.
For the right, correct.
Back in my village we had a saying that it takes a village to raise someone. We are all a sum of our parts.
But I think there's a lot of truth to that. I think that Starhammer has become our village.
It is.
You know, and I hope you feel that. I know it is weird. And we haven't had much time to really talk and get to know each other.
It's different whenever lives are on the line. There's a camaraderie that is unspoken. But even just having Brish on the ship is a whole change. Zage is not really a talker, let alone to me. We've had maybe 2 conversations together. But Brish, I mean, that dude...
It's quite funny you say that.
Brish will corner me every chance he gets and just talks. But I like it.
Yeah. It's good for the spirit.
It makes this place feel like home. I miss Visrota less.
Brish is good at that, isn't he?
He is welcoming.
He used to work
Bit of an oaf, but
you're nice. He's a beautiful soul, and he's one of the best friends that I've ever had in my life. Every time I got the chance, he used to work at this diner, a place where you'd go to eat. I don't know if you guys would call it a diner or not, but it was not the best food unless Brish made it. He takes his craft so seriously, as you can tell. But he's darn good at making food, and his experimentation is quite scary at times, but it's phenomenal. He turns nothing into something, and let me tell you, in previous times, Carlisle and I had fine food. It was fine. Carlisle wasn't a bad cook. He had some things he could make that were out well, and I had a couple things that I could make okay. Zage never really made too much, per se. He was mainly tinkering most of it, as you'd say. But it got old, the food we ate all the time, and Brish has been a welcome sight for my stomach, I will say. And I think for the morale of the ship.
Admittedly, you do kind of pick at his food sometimes. For some reason, you wouldn't eat the...
Ectoplasm jelly?
Yeah, it was good, honestly. The flavor was there. It was complex.
It scared me.
It only
I swear there was
started
one
to
time
scare
it
me.
winked.
I was going to say it did move on its own, and he just said it wasn't cooked yet.
See? That scares me. And it should scare anybody with the right mind.
I've eaten plenty of raw things in my life, so it did not bother me.
Well, and that might be our cultural difference, and that's perfectly fine. We were raised in different, vastly different homes.
I
And
can't imagine you ever caught a fish with your hands, have you?
Personal, you saw Torvald God.
Yeah.
Did you see any lakes?
That does beg a lot of questions.
My life was, I don't think sheltered is correct, but the opportunity that we had here was quite different than what you had, good and bad.
I mean, my life is primitive compared to this. You guys have buildings and permanent structures. Our whole village was built on a raft.
But
At the moment's notice, we just pull up anchor and go downstream wherever we want.
which is freeing.
It is.
You're not tied to one place, which, I imagine that might change a little bit now, with the coming of the clans and with Torvengard 2. I don't know if they've changed the name or what.
Tuvengard.
What is it?
Tuvengard.
Dang. Oh, you should pitch that when we get back to the elders.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
will.
guess the king, but I imagine that might change a little bit now. And I imagine, I had a dream about this. I saw some of your clan becoming citizens of Tuvengard. In the long run, intermingling. I don't necessarily see denizens of Torvengard joining the clan. I don't think that'll really work, per se. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do see some, in the future, kids growing up and going to Torvengard to live and being part of the civilization there. It's funny,
You really have opened our entire world.
Oh, it goes both ways. I imagine a year ago, everybody was stuck on this one rock. I don't even call it a mountain after seeing the escape that surrounds the home now, but this was it. Everybody was stuck here. And, your clans were all separated. We were all just independent. And what we've been able to cultivate together is beautiful. Those civilizations are all going to be one now, per se.
It is a community.
Yes. It's just, and we couldn't have done it without everybody.
There's one common thread that pulled everything together, but yes.
Yes, Carlisle was the big tie. So
I was going to say something else, but
we should find a way to almost like get this. They should put up a statue. It'll be quite nice.
they should.
Yes. I should talk to. Remind me next time we're in Torvengard to talk to Jim Horner. Jim Horner. Sorry, yes, Admiral Jim Horner, to see if that would be something they'd be willing to do. I think it'd be a great touch.
That would. I think you would give the people a lot of inspiration.
Can you imagine what the city will look like when we go back?
I couldn't, honestly.
Wow. So,
There's not something that's even been on the forefront of my mind, but even just my home.
True.
The Rawas people are going to have a village, a town,
Right.
not a village. It will be.
How is it improved? Have they created a wall? Have they started to create structures and buildings instead of living out just simple tents?
Oh, wow.
It'd be so interesting. I can't wait. It gives us something to look forward to. Maybe we go there after this. Maybe we go home.
I think we have to, honestly. Like, when this place explodes,
You're right. You're right.
we have to tell them that Torvengard is no more, and that they're safe. hopefully safe, I suppose.
True.
Outcome of these dependent. But
Well, I'm hoping that we get some answers, maybe. And I kind of look back through that doorway a little bit, because I'm kind of like sitting just like right off the doorway. Look back to make sure like Zishan's not coming up. I'm really praying that through this, Zishan gains some memory back. Because we need him to remember something.
we do.
Because from my understanding, this is the first step, not the last step. So,
From what I understand, this is only the beginning.
correct.
I don't. My god is still out there.
Right.
Themis is about to be free. Zishan is already free, even though he's. I don't know if he's a god or not, but
You know, it's on paper, he appears to be a god. But then it's almost like someone stole it.
stripped of his powers.
Correct. And I don't know if it means. It seems as if his memory's been wiped. Maybe I wonder if his powers are still there, and he just forgot, or like just doesn't understand how to access them. You know what I mean? I mean, think about when we first met him. Old, decrepit man, still sleeping for X amount of years. But then the change happened, and he's young. Doesn't remember anything.
I was gonna say he was young and naive.
But then now he kind of remembers a little bit. So let's hope through this experience it unlocks something, unlocks the next level. And maybe Phoebus being free can smack him with his hammer and bring him back.
Yes, a good hard lesson from dead.
He has seared me a couple times, and boy, does that really wake you up.
Speaking of dead, you're glowing.
What?
And you kind of notice at this point, aside from the heavy fog that is starting to pour from the Temple of Themis itself and kind of like dissipate into the courtyard and start to obscure the area, you notice, like, as you look down, the symbol of Themis that you wear around your neck, the amulet itself, has a faint glow to it. But then even past that, your chest, where you're branded, there is a slight glow to it.
Wait, that's not my amulet. And I slowly, because my shirt has, the buttons, and I slowly unbutton the top, and I just, pull it over.
And it's perfectly glowing. And it's about this time that you're looking past Pizor, and you're looking at where Ogre was typically found, in her kind of little hovel. And you see engraved upon the top of the door, Temple of Themis, and it kind of glows faintly. And then, as you look elsewhere throughout the courtyard, the buildings, the temple itself, every symbol of Themis glows ever so faintly, like a small fairy light.
Are you seeing this, Pizor, right there? It's glowing right there, and there, and there.
Carson, you're just pointing into the fog. I don't see anything. I see you.
You tell me you don't see those symbols of Themis.
I can't even see the courtyard. The chest is gone at this point.
Can I see them?
Yeah. There's a haze in the air, but your vision is unobscured.
You tell me you can't see the chest currently.
No, I can, see 15 feet in front of me, maybe.
What do you see when you see this?
The symbol that I know is Themis.
Is it glowing?
Yeah.
But you don't see that one on this building right here.
No. I can't even see the building.
I checked my temperature.
Are you okay? Do you need healing? And he kind of pops the wineskin.
I don't know. Can you just check, make sure I'm not running a fever or something? I don't know if I'm seeing things. Because I'm seeing this symbol everywhere.
He kind of comes over to you and lifts your eyelids and does a couple little checks. And he listens to your heart. You seem fine. No more delusional than normal.
But Paizo, what? I'll let that slide. Paizo, I can see the Chester. No problem. I can see that building, no problem. Sure, there's a little bit of haze. But it's not simply blocked out of my vision like it is to you then. I don't understand.
Yeah, I can hardly see anything through this fog. The only thing I see is you. And the wall behind us. Because it's close enough. But it just... Whatever they're doing in there, I can't see anything out here.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. I'm not gonna freak out. Old me might have. Just let me know if I start to glow more. Because I also don't want to be a beacon.
Okay.
To draw eyes. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not very bright. I just see the symbol.
Now, but...
Oh, if you glow more, okay.
Yeah. What if all of a sudden...
I mean, I've seen you glow before.
Yeah, but I've done that. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yes, in front of the temple when you blasted apart the stone temple, you were a bright beacon.
Yeah, that's me. I'm not doing this.
I thought you were, honestly.
I wish I could say I was. Can I do a religion check? May I don't know how else to ask that.
Yeah.
Can I do a religion check on it? Or some type of check to, like, inspect it? Can I inspect
Yeah, absolutely. What are you trying to, I guess, accomplish?
I don't know. Just trying to inspect this. I mean, obviously I know that Femus branded me in those moments.
Yeah.
Those 2 or 3 times. I just want to inspect it. Because it's never done this before, then, to my knowledge. I guess I've never really touched on it much. Has it been visually there since the first brand?
Yes, okay. It's always been a part of your skin, a permanent fixture on your skin.
Okay.
But it's never glowed like this before.
Okay. Can I inspect it for any magical nature? How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you looking for an Arcana check?
I think so.
Okay.
At this point,
yeah,
just a
absolutely.
simple...
Arcana or religion, honestly, either one would work. I'd probably lean like a lower DC on Arcana.
Okay. I think it makes more sense for the Arcana check. So, 18. 18,
okay. You obviously know that this has never glowed this way before. You have a very innate ability to sense magical essence, and especially your blood hunter pact. And it is a pact for you because it ties into where you source your power from. Everything feels like there is an internal radiance from you. This peace, tranquility. It's not a gut feeling. It is washed over you. It's not something you can ignore at this point. You are tranquil. You are at peace. You are fulfilled at the current moment. You feel exactly where you should be and what you should be doing. Moreover, you feel like whatever ritual they're going on behind you is inadvertently benefiting you for being in its within its radius.
Got it. Okay.
Did that give you...
Yeah,
okay.
I know exactly. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't feel harmful. Just let me know if it gets visually worse.
Of course, if you become a beacon, I will tell you.
Okay.
In the meantime, as you guys are waiting, if you wanted to, this could definitely be a long rest. You guys sit for several hours more. Conversation can continue, by all means.
The big deciding factor is what time of day would it be at this point? I don't recall.
Let's see. You had arrived to Tuarvingard, and I
Tuarvingard.
wrote this down and I stuck it in the other book.
Because we arrived back, and I can't remember if it was like first thing that morning. I think it was. So it really hasn't been too long yet. But I would say as we get closer to that nighttime push.
Yeah, you guys had basically returned to Torvingard mid-morning, I would say. And so if we are pushing 16 hours to go in the ritual at this point, so you're probably 2 hours after this previous combat that you guys have just sat.
Okay. So 8 hours from midday.
Yeah.
So we're pushing dinner time-esque.
It was probably like early morning whenever you arrived. I guess
Okay.
I don't know if I misspoke there. I apologize.
So
I was thinking probably like 10. So it'd be like 4.
Okay. I would say once we pass the precipice of like 7 to 8 p.m. and I would probably be like, okay, well, it's probably smart for us to start a rotation here, maybe sleeping for a few hours and rotating, just so we can make sure we get some rest.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Absolutely.
in whatever fashion necessary.
Yeah.
It's like 3 on, 3 off, so we both get a little bit or whatever, you know.
Okay. During this time period, whenever you guys are just kind of sitting there chatting back and forth, passing the time, watching, you receive a message from your Gorget.
Okay.
And it says, "We were pursued, but destroyed their ship while taking minimal damage. Found harbor up amidst rubble, but not far. Saw ships heading towards Torvingard."
Did you recognize the ships? I'm very glad to hear that you guys outwitted. Continue the good job.
Okay.
Sometimes there's no takes backsies. It's just life.
I'm glad that they're also outwitted. No response at that point.
Okay.
But you guys are left here for what did I say? It was
You said 16 hours.
16 hours
Yeah,
in.
we talked for 2 hours
Okay.
or so.
3 hours go by. It's past dinner time, so you guys are probably busted out some kind of snack. I know you said you were.
Yeah, we brought
Eating
out some
your-
MREs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
At this point,
I had a chicken burrito.
Pizor, for all intents and purposes, this area is entirely heavily obscured for him.
Okay.
To you, you see the haze throughout the air, but it does not impede your vision by any means. Crawling through the mist, off in the distance, you see one lone Aratuk kind of start to wander in from this side of the map.
In the room, is this at the point where we're taking rest or not?
Not yet.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
Then I simply just tap Pizor.
And he kind of like gets into a crouched position from seated, loosens the wineskin.
I slowly just get up to like an kneeling, like an athletic position, but staying low, ready to hammer. Theoretically, darn, I didn't write it down. I had Frozen going.
You did, yeah.
Which would stay.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely would.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This Aratuk walks He wanders in. You, from your point of view, get a little nervous because he's walking towards where you guys had previously slaughtered several of them. The blood stain is washed away, but in the back of your mind, it's almost as if you might have missed a spot. And this guy's headed right towards it. So you start to panic. The heartbeat kind of quickens a little bit, and you think, oh no, he might be on to us. He gets a little bit further, and then he stops, and he stares not at you, but kind of just taking in all of the surroundings. Looking over to the right, where the courtyard lies, looking over to the left, and his vision is mostly obscured by fog. And you kind of see him back up several feet and continue to look up at it. Before too long, he reaches a long arm up into his bandolier that kind of drapes around his neck, and he pulls out what looks like a pad of paper and a writing utensil. He starts sketching in it. And he's going at it for, well, a little while. We'll say a minute for right now.
Okay.
If there's anything you do.
I just whisper to Pizor. He's drawing something. I'll stage whisper. He's drawing something in his pad of paper.
He's okay.
I know. He can't see us. It doesn't appear so.
And he's just drawing?
It appears so, yes.
Do we stop him from drawing, or do we just let him do what he's doing?
I don't think so.
Another minute goes by of him sketching around. You see he's flipped through a couple of pages and he's still sketching around. Another minute passes and he closes up the sketchbook, tucks it back into the bandolier, and he turns away and immediately starts walking off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let it be.
He fully leaves. You and Pizor sit in the suspended silence. You're tense for who knows how long, however long you'd like to be tense. From the simple fact that you don't know when or where it came from, why it came from, what it was doing, and the fact that it came, observed, left, without a word. After an hour of the tense waiting, you start to hear something off in the distance. The subtle movement of not one Artuk, but several. For all intents and purposes, each one is going to mark as one, or as two. Sorry, that was stupid. Of course I'm marking it with one. Each Aratuk is going to be a pair of Aratuk.
Okay.
And then this one, since I ran out of Aratuks, is going to be the one that left and then returned. As he returns, you see him kind of like and gesturing at the other four and pointing at them in different directions.
The second he starts to talk, I will cast Comprehend Languages on myself.
Okay, excellent. Casting Comprehend Languages.
A lot of pinch of soot and salt, and I inhale it all with my mouth and my nose, kind of like.
Yeah. What is the casting time on that one?
One action.
Okay.
And it lasts for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You hear his voice carry out across the courtyard in this eerie silence that's deadened by the fog. You hear it say, We are required to observe and report. You two, look over that way. You two, go investigate those buildings. And two of the Artuks, one goes into this building, one goes into that building.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take these guys.
Do you just want to grab 2 more minis?
Yeah, I sure
Well, that's
can.
make it easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you remember what I did to all the bodies?
Oh, did you stick him in this door, in this room? Okay, absolutely.
It's about to get interesting.
So, those guys will be the R2s that are going off towards
Those
the building.
cats.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. These are awesome minis.
I was trying to see if there aren't any more appropriate minis, and that's totally fine. They're all the same size. They're all R2s.
No,
This
those
one-
those guys are a little small.
The one in the back that observed, reported, left, returned, he stands back and just is continually writing in the on his sketch pad. And then from him, they start dispersing. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 15, 20.
As they begin moving,
5,
I just
10.
tell Paizo, I said, it's go time. They're gonna find the dead bodies. One's rapidly approaching.
Oh, we need to stop you from finding the bodies, right?
It's too late.
Okay,
Get ready.
one
Let's
at a
go.
time, all at once.
What have you got?
The element of surprise, right? I can't see them, they can't see me.
Correct.
You're the only one that can see.
Yes.
Guide us there.
Go right. Find a position back between the buildings again.
Okay, between the buildings.
Somewhere close.
Okay. I'll head that way. He's gonna.
As this one, right before he enters in.
Yep.
I want to Eldritch Blast him.
Ooh, okay, absolutely.
He's well within 120 feet. So
Yes, you're gonna have advantage because it is a surprise round.
I like to hear that.
Pizor is going to make a stealth check as he's walking away. It's a really bad stealth check.
Does he have advantage because of the fog?
He would, yeah.
I'll take it.
Thank you for reminding me.
Is that you?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That is 100% cocked, wouldn't you agree? Like,
The rubber one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
that is perfectly on the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately so.
I say it's right between a 2 and a 20, so I was like, I'll take it either way, but it is just cocked through and through. Okay. Okay, yeah. With a 19.
Nice.
Perception check from the 2 closest R2. You roll something good?
A 22, followed by a natural 20.
A 22 and a 20. That is
I'm gonna smoke
incredible.
I'm gonna smoke this kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
I not necessarily, but yeah, it's still gonna be sick. And my blue dice didn't even bright on both, so you will get both dice. I'm so upset now. Nothing is worse than rolling a 1 when you don't have any modifiers on top of it.
Is that for the natural 20?
No, it's
Oh,
for
okay.
the first shot. Natural 20. Are we doubling dice on spells?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
double them on a
I
spell.
only did 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
That's
Okay.
so sad.
To the
That's
first one
literally
there. Yep.
average.
Let me catch up here real quick.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. And I will, as I do it, I like kind of rotate 5 as he's going in, 10, throw him, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm on the other side of the chest for them.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do this instead. It's here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll get up there. Yeah. And I kind of duck behind the chester.
Okay, sweet. I would give you 3/4 cover at that
Okay.
point. Well, no, you're behind total cover at this point because you cannot be directly seen and you're in a heavily obscured area. So
okay.
you technically would have total cover.
Okay.
Okay, so 13 hours in is when this guy arrived, and then 12 hours returned with friends. And that's where we find ourselves right now. So, as this one has began to open the door, like his nasty branch arm lands on top of the doorknob, and you start to see it like wrap around and begin to twist. And that's when you like, nope, go time. You fire off the 2 Eldritch Blasts, hitting him with. We're just gonna do this. Artuk, brown Artuk, Locath, blue Locath. Nothing of move. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. It has way too many consonants. While you do that, I'm gonna roll some initiative.
Okay.
So let's see.
Guys, we're tuning into another battle.
Natural 20 for me.
And Logan's going to start rolling well.
Natural 1.
And Logan's going to start rolling not well.
Another natural 1.
No way,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
You are
On the
now,
same dice twice. It
you
makes
have
me feel bad.
now officially gone ahead on your natural ones.
No!
Yep. You're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you're at 28, 20s.
My wife, if you're listening at home, just know this is your fault.
Oof.
You gave me this dice.
Oof.
Okay, with that being said, I have rolled my initiatives. I need initiative from you and Pizor, if you don't mind.
I have a 9, and then Pizor has a 3 plus.
3 plus 3, so he's got a 6. Oops. I can even write where these are at. And Carson, you got 9.
Correct.
Okay. Awesome. So you fire off the surprise round, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Pizor is dashing, but he's also sneaking to be able to get to where he wants. And awesome. They do not see him or hear him as he moves.
Nice.
So he action dashes over to this location right here to try to get a little bit of cover.
Perfect.
Before you fire off the 2 Eldritch Blasts at the blue Aratuk over here.
Excuse me.
Bringing us to the very top of the round, the Netheglu is the, which is what I'm going to keep calling the Aratuk in the very back. I'm going to call him, instead of Netheglu, Nathan the Aratuk. So Nathan with the sketch pad, and you would get that. You would hear the other ones call him Nathan in their native language, which sounds more like, but that's translated in Nathan. So instead of having to say every time phonetically and properly to not offend Nathan, I'll just call him Nathan.
Okay.
So it is Nathan's first go round, and Nathan is going to he's going to make a perception check. He's blind at this point, and so he's going to action to perceive. You have not rolled a stealth check, but would you just go ahead and roll one for me with advantage?
Stealth, you say?
Yes, sir.
Don't think I have much of a plus. Oh, it should have been a straight roll. But luckily I rolled higher on that one, so 19.
Okay, awesome.
I have disadvantage.
Correct, because of your armor. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah, okay, sweet. So yeah, you are fine at this current moment.
Just ducking down, holding the hammer.
As he starts to kind of like, you see him drop both arms to his side and then slowly tuck back in the pad, the pencil, and then he starts to grab components from like another pouch along his neck, and you can see he's getting ready to start casting a spell at that point. Ending Nathan's turn, next to you, Carson. You are hidden behind the spell, or behind the Chester, with a full view of the Artuks in front of you.
Oh, that's right. That's wild. I'm sorry, I wasn't anticipating to go next because I rolled a 9.
Yeah, no, you. Everybody else rolled real bad,
Yeah.
and everybody else is me.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's what 2 1s get you, folks.
True. Facts. Jeez, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
What does Carson do? I'll tell you what he does. he checks out Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp.
And you know how he does it? You bonus it. Oh, I want to do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna Misty Step, but I shouldn't do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shoot.
Decisions.
I step out and I throw 2 more. I'll just blast that guy.
Okay, awesome. With the direct line of sight, you previously did 11 points of damage to
Correct.
blue.
Do I have? Are they straight rolls now?
You are still hidden.
hold?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that was a bit of a natural one, but that's a 14 to hit.
A 14 just misses.
Dang. I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Okay, come on.
Heck yeah.
Come, give me something.
So the natural 20 definitely does hit. The first one just kind of goes up just above his head, and you can see him retract his neck a little bit, and it's straight off the top. But the next one, you smack right into his face.
8.
8 points of damage. Okay, nice.
Goodness, that's driving me nuts.
Releasing another Eldritch Blast. You can kind of see the vortices turn off of the Eldritch Blast as it streaks through the air, cutting through the fog and leaving little contrails behind it. That is your action. You still have bonus action and your movement left. I think you took 5 feet.
Yeah, and I'll take my 5 feet back, and as a bonus action, can I do nothing? Sorry, I'll read this and I'll save it.
You do nothing.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
Excellent. It is over to Pizor's turn. Pizor cannot see anything at the current moment, so he is going to stay close to the building, as you said. And he is going to slowly sneak around 10, 15, 20, 25. Once he's within 15 feet of another creature, he can finally see them. And he is going to cast he's going to cast oh man, I didn't even think about this and I apologize. He will just cast Starry Wisp at them, and then as a bonus action he's going to summon his spiritual weapon. So
Nice.
a
Okay.
spiritual weapon manifests itself in the shape of this door. The spiritual weapon is Aura Mirabor, the gigantic. Actually, it's going to be a symbol of Themis, so it is just an anvil.
Oh, that's sick.
It's a floating anvil
Yeah.
that doles glow slightly like the red hot embers of a forge, and this anvil is just going to go over and bonk the Aratuk in the head with a bonus action to attack. He would still be... No, he would not be hidden because he walks into line of sight. 15 foot from each other they can both see, and that's a natural 1.
No way.
On the same dice. So, honestly...
Sorry, honey. Dice.
Yeah, I was going to say
No,
sorry,
actually,
honey, but...
continue using, please. Oh, wait, no. That's my guy.
Yeah,
So no.
yeah, I would say this didn't work out in the favor of Pizor in the slightest.
Only use
So,
that.
As he summons the spiritual weapon in the form of an anvil, it goes clomping down on top of this guy, and the Aratuk just kind of like does a weird roll out of the way. I'd call it a cartwheel, actually. It cartwheels out of the way, and then Pizor at that point is going to then cast Starry Wisp, which is an action for a 16 to hit, which absolutely does hit.
Nice.
There's going to be 2d8 radiant damage to this sucker.
Nice. Good job.
It's going to be 7 points of radiant damage to the non-blue one. Okay. He had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so he backs out of line of sight from there. At that point, ending Pizor's turn, over to the Locat that just attacked. He is going to rush forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, he gets within eyesight of Pizor, and as soon as he does, he's going to shoot out 2 pellets at him. So with a 9 to hit is going to miss, and a 10 to hit is going to miss.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yep.
very good.
Bonus action, he is going to try to grapple Pizor. So as soon as he goes like a foo foo, misses both of them as Pizor is ducking out of each way, and then next thing you know, coming out of the fog is a tongue lashing from this critter. It is going to try to wrap around Pizor and restrain him. Pizor needs to make a DC 11 Dexterity saving throw. I rolled a 9 on the dice. What is my ability modifier for my Dexterity saving throw?
Thanks. So those guys got some reach, though.
They sure do. Dexterity saving throw is a 12, so he just beats it.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay.
So he is not grappled, and he basically bats it away with his fists as the tongue tries to lash out at him and grapple onto him, but it is an unsuccessful attempt. Ending his turn, over to Blue. Blue just got pelted with 2 of the Eldritch Blasts, so Blue is actually going to tuck itself into the building of the kill box. We'll just call it the kill box at this point, for the sheer amount of R2 dead bodies at this point.
I was gonna say,
so
straight pit problem.
yeah, you hear this kind of like an R2-D2 going off the edge screen coming from a warbly noise inside of this as he comes across the dead bodies of his comrades. Ending its turn, over to R2, this one, which is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. You see it kind of like moving towards some cover. And at this point, that R2 has half cover.
Okay.
And then Tan saw the Eldritch Blast streak out past its head, and it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It cannot see anything, it's going to rush. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. At that point, action, bonus action. Who put that lamp there? No, so that would be movement action. Yeah. Bonus action, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me. As it rounds the corner and one of its 5 eyes locks onto you, and all of its head turns towards you, and the tongue lashes out from the middle of its body.
That's a bonus action ability?
It sure is.
That's crazy. Okay. What save?
Dexterity saving throw. DC 11. Pretty low.
Still, if I did it's a bonus action, it's still pretty good.
Wow.
18.
18, okay. The tongue comes lashing out of you, and you just bat it aside with Orin Mirabor. Ending its turn, it goes back to the top of the round with Nathan. Nathan is going to respond to his screaming friend. 5, 10, 15,
What's wrong,
20. As he gets to here, he can see Nathan. Immediately turns around and starts shouting out. And at this point, you can see it begin to pull out spellcasting components. And then,
what was he yelling out?
Oh, yeah. It says, "We are not alone. There are enemies abound. We found several dead."
Okay.
And then you hear it cast a spell. The incantation, I don't know if I need to describe what that would be. Oh. You would know the incantation actually to be the sending spell as it is casting it.
Oh no.
And you hear, there is somebody here. We are high up in the mountain, deep within. There is a temple and a lot of fog. And that is it. Ending Nathan's turn, over to you, Carson.
Okay. I do a superhero. My chest turns towards him. The maul drops down, and it's just like I have the maul close to the head of the hammer, and I just my hair drops down and it slides down, and I start walking towards him, and I look at him, and a single golden tear falls from my eye, and as it falls, the brand from my chest leaps off and catches the tear and spins and then latches onto the Artuk, and I'm gonna do Blood Curse of the Marked.
Nice.
And so Until my turn, whenever I hit him with a creature with a active right, I do an additional 1d6 damage.
Okay,
Extra
excellent.
from the right. So I'm going up to him. I'm going to smack him.
I am going to put the banished tag on him just for him being.
It only lasts for one turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's okay.
I thought that was a long-term thing.
No, it's not the Brain of Castination.
Gotcha.
Just
Okay.
So you know.
I'll hold on to those.
Dirty 20 then on the first attack.
A dirty 20 is definitely going to hit this guy.
Okay. And then the 19.
19 hits.
That is 4d6 per attack. So, attack number 1.
And the D6s are, just because I'm dumb, 2 from the maul, 1 from the ice damage.
And then
from
the second
right.
one, the second one from the right. Because I did marked. My mark does an additional damage die from my right damage.
Oh, okay. So you have 4d6,
Mhm.
correct? Okay, cool. Sorry, you said 3d6.
I said 4.
I know how to listen.
Okay.
Missed box, missed box,
That was
missed
a
box.
rough one, too. That's embarrassing.
My favorite stat.
Okay, so I did 8 points of cold damage. Do you need them separate at all?
Nope, not at all.
So I've got 18 points of damage on the first one.
18 points of damage to Tan. Nice.
Oh, this will be nice. This will be really good. That's 10, that's 15, that's already 17. Give me a good one. 18. There's a 1.
18.
Yeah, 18 again.
Oh, 18 total points.
Yeah,
Okay. Awesome.
I had 17 on the first one and I rolled a 1.
That's
crazy.
wild. I'll say you're getting close. You take one massive swing and you kind of see his whole head just and kind of sway back and forth, and you wait for the swing, and as soon as he's coming back, you clobber him again, and the ice just kind of shatters across his entire head. The brand itself is kind of burning bright onto this Artuk, and you see the mark of Femus is slowly starting to burn into the skin, the outer bark of this creature, and it's hanging on by a thread.
Dang it.
That's your action.
And my bonus action.
And your bonus action. You got movement.
Yeah, I will move to this side.
Okay.
Start to
You kind of jump over one of the legs and land on the other side, preparing yourself and ending your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. Pizor is going to hear the ruckus, and he's actually going to run this way 5, 10 before he leaves this space. 15 here. Before he leaves this space, he's going to action water whip this guy. Oh.
That dice is crazy.
I know. I love it so much.
Rubber dice are chaotic.
That is definitely going to hit with a 21 to hit.
Nice.
And then the damage on the water whip is 2d6 slashing damage. For 4 points of damage to this guy. And he is also pulled 10 feet closer, so you see out of the corner of your eye. This guy is getting pulled closer to you. The giant anvil at this point takes the action to stomp on top of him. So Pizor is going to roll an anvil attack, which is definitely going to hit with a 16 on the dice, bringing the grand total to 23 to
Very
hit.
nice.
And that is a d8 of damage for the another 2 on the dice. Add my modifier, makes it a 6. How much damage did I say previously? 3? No.
From
4.
the water whip was 4.
Yeah.
So you had rolled double 2s.
Okay. So 4 plus 6 is awesome. Okay, sweet. Adding all that damage into that critter. You see one of the R2s is kind of pulled towards you guys, and Pizor says, I've got another one hot on my trail. He's going to, let's see, that was 15 feet, 20, 25, 30, 35. He gets over towards the Chester and kind of tucks himself next to one of its wings, ending his turn. Over to you. No, sorry, I skipped this guy.
Yeah, skip everybody.
I absolutely did. This one is going to rush 5, 10. He sees you at this point and is going to turn towards you to attack.
Okay.
Well, there's the dice. I was looking for my dice here. Bam. Oh, thank God that's not a natural one. It's going to miss regardless. For a total of 10.
Yeah, that does miss. You are correct.
Second attack that was the most fun dice I've ever had. 15 to hit.
That misses.
Goodness gracious.
Just smacking it away with the maul as he's coming through.
And he does not recharge his bonus action either, so
Nice.
as he's coming up, he's throwing these brachial arms at you, and you're just kind of batting them aside with your maul, surrounded on both sides at this point, but it is no fault to yours. At this point, Blue is going to, if you're feared, like charisma saving throw.
Fear?
Yeah.
I think it's wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. Yeah, wisdom would make sense. Okay, awesome. He is not feared from the
Bodies?
yeah, from the from the Amityville horror that
Yeah,
he just
fair.
walked into.
For sure.
And you hear coming from this side, I'm gonna kill whoever did this. And then a 5, 10, 15, 20, a Aratuk comes running out of that building and is just heading in this general direction, ending its turn. Over to Aratuk over there. It is going to 5, 10, 15 to get on top, and then 20 to get down onto the other side of this wall here. So he just kind of clambers up over the side, and you see another one closing in on your and Pizor's position from the back. The tan one is going to try to recharge, which he does not, and then he's going to take 2 whip attacks at you with his long arms, which is a 15 on the dice. Alright, 15 total, sorry.
15 will miss.
And
Just dancing.
2 on the dice, so a total of 5.
Nice. I'm just
Yeah.
dancing.
Absolutely. So you are surrounded on all sides by the Artuks, and you're just dodging each one of their attacks, completely ineffective, as if you have found your zone. Nathan in the very back is, after sending a message, is going to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nathan be running. Over to Carson. Your turn.
One quick second.
Yep.
here.
Hey guys, the kind of sponsorship I'd really like, some kind of coffee company.
That'd be
As awesome as
sweet.
this mug is, for some reason, it's
cool.
empty. And that's not cool.
That would be so sweet.
No kidding.
Did I use my celestial presence yet? first fight?
Did you? Yes, because you bamfed out your wings and you flew down from, or did you? Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. Okay.
Oh, you're trying to scorch these guys, aren't you?
Yeah.
You take 2 attacks of opportunity.
I missy step.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
30. I don't know where that. So I was here.
Yep.
So I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He was
Step.
15 feet off the board, if that makes
Okay,
any
so
sense.
5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm off by 5 feet on him.
Okay, yeah, so there is a 5-foot distance between you and Nathan.
Okay.
Poor
And
Nathan. He doesn't deserve this. Excuse me,
Nathan does.
camera. As I extend our battle map to the cowardly Nathan.
Shucks. Shucky darn. What do I do? 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 I will just use. I'll throw 2 Eldritch Blast at his back then.
2 Eldritch Blast, very nice.
Dude, that was crazy. That's this dirty 20 and then an 8.
A dirty 20 and then a 8. Dirty 20 is going to hit, the 8's going to miss.
8 points of damage at least.
8 points of damage, nice, okay.
So-
Nathan taking a hit
I
at
don't know if I missed.
8
Have I
points
missed
of
a step?
damage.
Yeah, I did once.
Yep.
But yeah, so I just I take Orin Mirror and I just take it and I flip the hammer over and I hit the ground and with that, that's what like evaporates me. Is me just like
Nice.
touching the ground. So the ice
Sick.
just kind of like shatters up, and then
Yeah.
I'm gone. Ice falls back to the ground, and that's when I land. And then I just go into a full sprint, realizing that this guy is much more of a higher caliber appearing than the other folks, and it's very probably imperative that we stop him from going. So, and if I can backtrack, as I go to leave, I just go, Paizo, I'm chasing, and then I'm gone.
Got it. I've got it over here. Ending your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pizor is going to start concentrating as he casts the coolest spell in the entire game, Spirit Guardians.
Oh, let's go.
So
Phenomenal.
let me find my concentration ring here. Pizor is going to be concentrating. And
15-foot ring?
I do believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 15-foot emanation as protective spirits flit around you. And it is, it looks like hippocampi and river spirits. So just kind of like this weird mix of all sorts of river creatures floating around him like a tidal wave, or like a whirlpool, I guess would be the right one. And you would be unaffected by it. Any creature in the emanation, its speed is halved.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and that's crazy cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, the amount of times I've heard this spell, I didn't know your speed was halved when when everybody's
It's rough
within
terrain.
it. Excuse me, chat. Okay. If a creature enters their space or ends their turn there is when they make the wisdom saving throw, so not on the start of this turn. So it is his action to cast that. It's his bonus action to drop the anvil on the chasing Aratuk, which is taking some damage at this point. And a 15 is actually just going to hit.
Nice.
It's going to be
Drop the anvil.
9 points of damage to it. Very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
He is hanging on still, but not dead yet. Ending Pizor's turn. He's got some movement. He's gonna stay where he's at, honestly, because he can't see much of anything except for two closing in on him at the current moment.
Sure.
It is straight to this Aratuk's turn, and first thing he's going to try to do is recharge, which he fails. And so he's just going to, okay, if it starts or enters their turn. So if he starts his turn, he's going to take enters or ends its turn there. They would have started within the emanation, right? Because 5, 10, 15.
This guy's a little iffy. This guy, right, would be.
Yeah, he'd absolutely be in there. Yeah, he's just gonna barrel down on him. So 5, 10. Entering into it, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw against Pizor's DC. The wisdom saving throw, it beats the DC, so he does succeed. He takes half damage of 3d8. And his speed is reduced still. Yes. And the creature only makes this save once per turn. Where's my other d8? I'm missing you. Okay, there we are. 3d8. Ooh, that's good damage. For 12 points so far. Plus 7, so 19 points of damage.
Nice.
Absolutely blends this Aratuk apart. So as it kind of walks forward, it starts to waddle, and you can see its tentacles are basically grabbing at the ground, and then all of these river creatures are just smashing into it and shredding it to bits as their fins kind of slice through it. And the next thing you know, this one just becomes a green mist. We'll just lay his dead body right there to kind of signify that it is dead. Why did I do that? Thank you.
All right.
Better yet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a green marker to
just draw the outline of a body.
Yeah, exactly. Just a star. Okay, cool. A Startuk.
A Startuk.
That is ending his turn because he just killed himself, technically. Blue is going to rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Cannot see him yet, so he's going to dash 5. Can finally see him, enters into the blender zone. Wisdom save does succeed, so he takes half damage. And good news is I just realized the other guy also took half damage, but half of what he did was still over his total hit points.
Okay.
So killed him regardless. 7 plus 4 is 11. Halved is 5. Okay, excellent. So he rushes forward. He still has his bonus action. So Pizor is going to make a dexterity saving throw, which he fails at that point. So now Pizor all of a sudden is whipped up by the tongue and pulled into this creature's space. And Pizor is grappled. So I will grab the grapple tag. I can't wait to see how many I can put these on the board. Grapple, grapple. Yeah. Okay, Pizor is currently grappled. And that is action, bonus action, and movement from that Artuk. Ending Blue's turn over to the Artuk that is slowly making his way. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets to here and make a saving throw. That one is a fail, so he's going to take the full force of the 3d8, which is 2 5s and a 3, so that's 13 points of damage to the Artuk that walks into the fish blender.
Did you say modifier on that?
Let me see real quick. The
Spiritual
modifier.
Spirit Guardians?
Nope.
3d8 plus modifier, or just 3d8?
Just 3d8.
Okay.
Yeah. The only modifier is if you add a higher level spell, you get an extra d8 per spell level. So he enters into the space, and as soon as he sees Pizor already grappled and wrapped up in the tongue, does the grappled condition give you advantage on being attacked? No.
No, it's just restrained.
You are correct.
I think just movement down to 0.
Yep, his movement is 0. So Pizor locked in where he's at. He's going to get hit with 2 radiant pellets being shot from the Artuk. The first one's going to hit with an 18 for a total of 21, and the second one's going to miss for a total of 9. And the Artuk shoots out 3d4. Oh, I love a d4. Brings me back to my monk days, especially when both of them roll 4s.
Yeah. That's
And 3. Okay, so that is 11 points of damage to Pizor. I forgot to add the modifier, so that is 13 points of damage to Pizor.
Okay.
And that was both attacks because it was 1 hit, 1 miss, ending the Artuk that is sneaking up on Pizor's turn over to Tan. Tan is going to also rush forward. 5, 10, 15, 20.
He can't go 20.
Oh, you're right. Oh, goodness. What have I done?
Well, that's the problem with all these little plastic
You're
circles.
right. He cannot go 20 because he is half movement.
Yeah.
He also makes a wisdom saving throw upon entry. He fails, so he's going to take the full 3d8.
Because if he's there, technically this would be double movement here. So if he was here...
Oh, dude. He doesn't have to be anywhere because as soon as he enters into it, he only had 2 hit points from the previous time that you hit him.
I was that close.
Yeah, you were that close.
That one really got me.
Yeah, whenever you rolled 1, I was ready to erase him, and then you're like, 1 more point. And I was like, never mind. So no, as Tan goes to enter into Pizor's space, he is shredded by the fish people again.
Oh, very nice.
Another Artuk, I'm just going to swap.
Yeah, do a nice little swappy. Artuk only on the board.
Goodness gracious. And...
They sound like the fish from Chicken Little. Was that your inspiration?
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. I love that.
I haven't seen that movie in a decade.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but God, I love that movie. It's such a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Whoa. Ending his turn because as soon as he starts it, he gets blended to death.
We like it.
It is over to Nathan's turn. Nathan is going to try to run away from you. So there's nothing grappling, correct?
No. Yep.
Nathan 5, 10, 15, 20. He is again almost on the edge of the board. He turns around as he's running, and he really doesn't have to turn around. It's more like the head just 360 swivels, and you see this little open just boom, boom, shoot out 2 radiant pellets to you.
Okay.
The first one's a 13.
Misses.
These guys can't hit you because that one's an 8.
Let's go.
So incredible.
I full baseball swing him away. I hit the pellets midair.
Make a just roll a d20.
In Artuk, I say, "Come here, Nathan." D20. Anything added?
Nope.
19.
19. Okay. Roll 3d4.
3d4.
Or sorry, 4d4.
4d4. 5.
Okay, and then roll, so 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 1 more d4.
So 5d4. 11.
Okay.
What did I just do?
A radiant pellet, as you smash into it, kind of goes off foul ball, careening straight towards Pizer,
No
and
way.
Instead intercepts into the back of the blue Aratuk's head.
Let's
It's
go.
Like this radiant burst with this poof, and his head is just kind of lolling back and forth as Blue is now looking on death's door.
Well, thank you.
So that was Nathan's shot at you. You had deflected 2 of them. Nathan has a bonus action to grapple you, but that's the last thing he wants, is you closer. So honestly, he's just gonna, action to move, or movement, action to shoot. He's done for. Ending Nathan's turn, straight over to you.
30 feet, straight to him.
Coming at you, Nathan, as you yell at him in his own native tongue, and he yells back. He's like, "How do you know what we speak?"
I just say, "I've been watching you, Nathan."
Incredible.
I'm trying to decide. How does he look right now?
Nathan looks totally healthy.
Okay.
He looks a lot beefier than the other Artuks as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he does have one of those amulets around his neck. Kind of got a busy neck going on with a bandolier situation and an amulet.
I'm going to. I take the brand as I'm walking towards him, and I pull it off of my chest.
Ooh.
And this time, as it turns into this radiant symbol, corporally, if you will.
Yeah.
As I grab it, and I almost throw it with my right hand as it spins and then grows. And then this time, I will do my brand of Castignation.
Nice.
Oh, I have to damage him. So I let this go, and as I do so, with my left hand I swing them all up, and then with one big swing following the brand, I take the hammer into the brand right into him.
You basically soft pitch it to yourself and scoof straight into him. That's freaking incredible. Absolutely.
Let's see if I can see it on this one. Yeah, it'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 definitely does hit.
So. Okay. 3d6.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get to reroll that one. Nice, turned into a 6. That's 13 plus 5. That's 18 points of damage on that first
18
attack.
points of damage. Goodness, that's a lot of damage.
It is. Oops.
Okay. That's your first attack.
It is. I was supposed to make sure Chuck marked that off. Okay, second attack. Just swinging again. Miss block. Kind of fell out of my hand. That's 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Does hit. Very nice. Lose the frozen. That is definitely, it's sitting on top of dice. It's cocked. It's a 6 or a 3. Oh, 6. That's 10. 13 points of damage on that.
13 points of damage. Okay. Very nice.
So
Chunking away
smack him.
Nathan.
So
Go
then I
ahead.
am able to do my brand of Castignation then.
Yeah.
I don't know if. I don't know what it takes. No action required, so I still have my bonus action. I don't think I have anything really on my labor. I'm just gonna look really fast. No, okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, excellent. Ending Carson's turn, as you are chasing down Nathan, you hear the commotion behind you as Pizor is battling tooth and nail
Yep.
with those individuals. Pizor is going to. He's going to cast Toll the Dead
Oh, nice.
on Blue.
Nice.
Yeah. So Blue needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, which is a 13 total. That's going to fail. So with that, you hear this kind of like boom, kind of like bell throughout the entire area. And you see, if you looked back, you would see this Aratuk begin to vibrate and then just
Nice.
and it completely explode.
Was he close to death?
Yeah, he had 2 hit points as well.
Nice.
Or sorry, he had 4 hit points.
Nice.
I suppose I could not kill him.
I guess that's true.
I thought he had 2, and then I realized he had 4. So
Is it D12?
it's 2d12
Okay.
if they're missing hit points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a D10
Okay.
without it. That's what told the dead. It's crazy.
It's a d8 without it.
Oh, it goes up to a D12?
Yeah, so it's a d8 to
Sheesh.
d12.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, yeah, with
That's
14 hit points, yeah,
phenomenal
he
damage.
absolutely eats through him. Yeah,
Can't
the
you
Aratuk
worthy.
just completely obliterates, and instead of a star, we're gonna get a smear, like a
Yeah.
pentadactyl smear
Nice.
of an Aratuk, as he is absolutely shredding through all of them. That's his action. Bonus action, he's gonna start moving the anvil 5, 10, 15, 20.
Nice.
Gets right up to this Aratuk, and he's going to take an action to attack. With a 14 is just going to miss.
It's alright.
Movement.
Crushing it.
He's going to.
He's gonna want to grab it. You're gonna move that circle too.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
right. He did lose the grapple.
Oh, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You hear Pizor coming after you, and he says, "Cousin, they're almost all gone. There's only one more remaining behind me. Where are you?" And he's just kind of running in your general direction.
Okay.
General direction. Ending Pizor's turn. Blue is gone. It's going to be the Aratuk that is following after. Aratuk is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Gets within vision of him. He is going to make Pizor roll a dexterity saving throw because he has not used his bonus action.
He's
yet.
also going to take a wisdom saving throw as he entered in 15 feet.
Ooh,
with the
you're
Pizor.
right. Okay, that is as soon as they enter, so he takes that first. With a 19 is going to succeed, so he takes half damage on the d8s. That is 9 points plus 7, so that's pretty good damage at 16 points, halved down to 18
Nice.
for this R2.
Nice.
Or sorry.
Mhm.
No,
He's at 16. He's 16.
16 halved to 8.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, did you go say 18?
Yeah, I did. And I was like, that doesn't make a
Half
lick
of
of
16 is going to increase by 2.
sense. I'm a mathematical genius. Okay, then he's going to make Pizor make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. Do the Pizor.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, the DC is 11, and he rolled an 11 on the dice. Pizor has a plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So he's a plus 6. So he rolled a 17. Pizor's good.
Nice.
Bonus action fails. Aratuk is going to take 2 radiant pellet shots at Pizor for a 12 to hit and an 11 to hit, and both will miss. So 2 radiant pellets kind of go streaking out, and you hear them pelting into the walls surrounding you as he missed and overshot. Ending the Aratuk's turn, top of the round to Nathan. Nathan turns around at you and he says, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" And he's immediately going to start attacking you with, let's see, what does Nathan want to do? Make a saving throw, a D12, or DC is 12. It's a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma.
10.
A 10. Okay. You have your emotions calmed. So, what you would perceive as a hostile creature. Is this not allowable?
Did you do calm emotions?
Yes, he did.
Or actively in combat?
Hold on. Okay, you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. 20-foot radius? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yes, Pizer will fail. Must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following 2 effects. You can suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifferent ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. So,
oh, the 24, that's 24 rolling.
Yes,
that is
it
different.
is. So, from what I understand, it
Because-
is technically a combat spell, and he has technically swaged the both of you to the point where neither of you are hostile.
That seems okay. That's crazy.
Yeah,
As a level 1 spell, he's able. That's crazy.
yeah, absolutely.
Just complete.
Now, I am a little confused on this ruling here, so I'm going to dig into the literature of what Spirit Guardian says. Because when you cast this spell, you can designate creatures to be unaffected by it. Which means when you cast the spell, you designate the creature.
Yeah.
You're the only creature that was designated as unaffected.
Correct.
So
That's
technically,
weird.
Spirit Guardians is still going to start blending things, everyone but you. So, that will probably play an important role. Let me know if you read anything different about the calm emotions. Otherwise, ending Nathan's turn. So he's actually going to, as he stops and is going to assuage your feelings to calm you down. He is branded. That brand of castignation, does that do anything to him?
He didn't damage me, so no.
Okay, got you. Goodness, what a loophole I have found. He's going to slowly kind of just like back away by about 10 more feet. So if you were 5 feet away, we're going to call that 15. That's between the two of you. And then he's just going to ask you, he says, "Who are you and what is this place to you?" No answer from Carson Hallebrand.
I'm just still shook by that.
Oh, you're still shook.
It seems like an incredibly large hole for. Okay.
An incredibly large hole, he says.
Yes. it
For an
doesn't-
Aratuk, you know, some of them do have large holes.
This is home.
This is your home.
Of course. Why are you here?
We'll end,
You're invading.
We'll end that round right there.
Oh, that's around.
Well, actually, so that would be next is your turn, so we can continue this conversation.
Well, I don't. I just take 5 steps or 5 feet forward towards
Yep,
him.
yeah.
One step.
Absolutely.
I'm
Okay.
still a little bit, and I go.
So 10 feet away.
Yeah. This is my home. Why have you come to attack it?
We have not come to attack it. We have come to take it. This is ours now.
That is wrong.
You can either be against us or for us, but this is ours. It is easier if you go with us.
That's not fair. I thought we were friends.
Life is not fair. And he kind of goes to, well, I guess he can't move at this point, but he kind of like opens an arm as in like to give you a hug in a way, in the weirdest sense, like inviting you in at this point.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I will go embrace him in the hug.
Ooh, okay, excellent. So you two begin to walk arm in arm. Basically, like as he wraps his arm around you, the two of you turn and you begin to walk away. Pizor is up immediately next. Pizor stops in his tracks and he's kind of confused. He takes another 10 feet forward before stopping entirely, and he like stops. Kasim, where are you? I do not see you anymore. What is going on? Where are we? Ending.
Where are we? What does he have? Amnesia?
Oh, I guess he wouldn't have amnesia. I mean, he's totally blind. Where are you? Is what he asks. Ending his turn.
What are you?
This Artuk has no idea what's going on, so he's going to 5, 10. As soon as he gets within a certain distance, he does get hit by the spirit guardians. So he needs to make a failure on a 2 on a dice.
Actually, no,
I don't even remember what the saving throw was at the current moment. Wisdom, thank you. The indifferent ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
Oh, that's an important part too. Like not having to be attacked, but witnessing somebody else be attacked is huge.
So technically, he would not be witnessing a friend being attacked, because
correct.
you're still not friends if you call emotions. You're not
indifferent.
the friend spell. Yeah, you're just indifferent to each other. But he is now attacking, or he's still getting blooded. So that's 6 points of damage, plus another 3 is 9. Thank you so much for the math lesson. Artuk still holding on. He is going to... The indifferent ends if the target is attacked. Yeah, so the Artuk would know no better.
I was going to say, would he know?
At first, he's going to try to grapple him. No recharge on the on that dice. So 2 radiant pellets come thumping over to Pizor. First one misses. Second one hits.
Nice. That's
with
good.
With just an 18. So those were, what were they? 4d4, 3d4.
That's what we need. You made me roll 44 on that one.
Oh yes, it was 44. Well, that was also from Nathan. The other guys are not as strong, so it is a 3d4 for the other guys, but Nathan is the special boy. 7 points.
Damn.
Plus 1 is 8, plus their modifier is 1, so 9 points there, which puts us at... How is Pizor looking? He's looking okay. He's looking bloody by all means.
Okay.
So, kind of getting chunks taken out of him, and as he gets smacked into the back of the head, the pellets kind of boom, almost like you're walking away from somebody in a fight and they just chuck something at you. And this kind of grimace comes across Pizor's face, and he's like, "This isn't over yet."
Yeah, he's back, baby.
Ending Pizor's turn. Sorry, not Pizor's. The other Aratuk's turn. It is over to Nathan. Nathan is going to continue walking with you guys. At this point, I'm basically going to scoot everybody back onto the map. So, that way, for chasing you down,
Sure.
we can at least get in the right vein of where we need to be. You were, Pizor was here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to the end.
And then we went 15 feet off, so like 45 feet.
So 45 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, right at the starburst. So that is where you and Nathan are. He's still branded, technically. Because that lasts for a while?
A minute.
Okay, excellent. Continuing to walk away, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's not going to be trying to make any sudden movements at this current moment. Would he know what's going on? No, because he cannot see behind him. And I don't think he would have an understanding that the spell effect dropped on Pizor by any means.
It lasts until I dismiss it, or I apply it to another creature.
Okay, awesome.
So
That's cool. So it's longer than a minute.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Until I dismiss it.
Cool. So Nathan is just going to walk along with you, and is there anything Nathan can really do with you? No. So he says, we have almost made this entire section of the asteroid belt ours. Our home is getting bigger. Our populations are growing. Soon enough, we will own this sphere.
But please, there must be something I can do. This
You
is
can-
my home.
You can help.
Please, let me beg for something. It's not right for you to take this from us.
So we'll call it there and pick it up right there. On your turn, it's not right for you to take us from this.
Please, have some mercy.
There is no mercy in war. We have taken what we have earned. This is ours.
Are you and I at war?
We are at war. Yes, the Aratugan. We are not at war.
But you're taking my home.
We are not taking it. We are repurposing it for our purpose.
That is stealing. Destroying.
We'll call it right there.
Okay.
Pizor is mad at this point, and he is going to turn around. I wish there was something active you could do with Spirit Guardians, like command them just to blend.
Yeah.
But sadly, he cannot do anything of that sort. And we've also totally forgotten about a spiritual weapon that's just kind of chilling over there. But
Well, he
20
forget,
foot.
he just found out. Remember, he just got back last round, so
Oh, true.
well,
Yeah,
technically it would be like back here now.
Yeah.
But
that was kind of hard to mess with.
yeah.
But spiritual weapon is there somewhere in spirit. What he does instead is he turns around and he pulls the whip of water out from his side. He says, "You're going to pay for invading this place," and he water whips this creature. That is going to be a D20. That
Any water
definitely
days.
hits. I hate you. You're fired. De-inspiration on everything you do in the
Watching
future.
water whip. Watching water day.
That is
Take it back to like 2015.
2d6
when he used
4 points
it. 4 points
of damage.
I wish there was something I could do.
Ending Pizor's turn as he goes to whip him, he actually pulls him 10 feet closer. That would be his action. Does Pizor have a meaningful bonus action aside from commanding the spiritual weapon to move closer? Let's see. He was about there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Awesome. Pizor is going to be, or sorry, the spiritual weapon is going to be 10 feet behind this guy as he uses his bonus action to move it closer. The anvil just slowly encroaching in the air behind this creature. Ending Pizor's turn, over to the Artuk that's currently attacking him. He does need to make a wisdom saving. No, he hasn't entered in. He entered in previously, so it'd be when he ends his turn here. So he gets his full round of attacks. Which are going to first be, can he grapple him? No, he sure can't. First attack is going to miss with an 11. Second attack is going to hit with a 21. The branches of his swinging arm are 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
That is 6 plus 2, so 8 points of damage to Pizor. And then that would be action. He tried to bonus action, he couldn't. Movement, he's basically locked into combat. So now he would make the saving throw, which is going to fail.
Nice.
And I don't need to roll damage. He has 1 hit point.
Oh,
So,
really?
100%.
That
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, he had 33 hit points. They have 38 total, and Pizor rolled 4. And I was like,
Nice.
you gotta be kidding me.
Nice.
So once more, another blender gone wild. This guy dies basically at your feet here.
Okay. Understood.
But that's simply because you guys are not there. They are not here. You are all over here. They're there. For those listening at home, they're there. They're there.
We wear no underwear.
So yeah, you and Nathan taking the long stroll up front. Pizor just ending the life of this one. It is to Nathan's turn. We left off in the conversation, and you said that's not fair. Or no. Yeah.
Show mercy.
Okay. We can show you mercy if you choose to help us in this endeavor. We have many enemies, and you do not need to be one. But we need capable warriors like yourself to fight this war.
That seems completely ridicule. I mean, you came to our home, our planet, and destroying it, and taking it.
We are taking it, yes. Taking it for our purpose of this war.
That is wrong. That is thievery. So you would be at war with us then?
Not if you cannot fight.
Oh, I can fight. That's
But
no
you don't
problem.
want to right now.
I
And when the
don't.
rest of us come, you'll be outnumbered.
I'm not afraid of numbers.
You will be when we overwhelm you.
No.
Just like we will overwhelm the Solons, and then the Mind Flayers, and then everything. It will all be ours.
Yeah, you can deal with them all day long.
I'm going to call that both of our turns
Okay.
at this point. Pizor is shouting behind you, Kassin, where are you? Kassin!
If I could, I guess I would respond to him. Like, hey, I'm up here.
Yeah, absolutely. By all means.
Speaking to Nathan.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Who is Nathan? Cannot see him from that point there. And since I didn't say it, I'm going to let you win on this one. And the conversation that you and Nathan have had is so enwrapped in his intention, or is enwrapped with his attention that he quits moving. You guys quit walking at this point. So Pizor almost catches up. He's going to go ahead and bonus action catch this up. 5, 10, 15, 20, a little bit. Okay, so the movement was to rush up, and now we have a decision to make as Pizor. Does he want to action and dash and just get within the range of you, to which he cannot see you? Yes,
So
absolutely.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
For him just to keep running.
5, 10, 15, 20. Kassin, what are you doing? And he's going to basically walk up to you and pull your shoulder away from Nathan. Fish Blender's ongoing at this current moment. So, ending Pizor's turn. It is to Nathan's turn. Nathan at this current moment, as he is not...
He takes a wisdom saving throw, maybe.
When they forcibly enter into the space?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, sure.
That's Spirit Guardians, man.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
the greatest spell.
Natural 1 on the wisdom saving throw. So
Yeah, Nathan.
Nathan takes it
You
all.
did me wrong, man.
Nathan, you big idiot.
Oh, I see an 8. I love
Yeah,
this.
an 8 and a 3, so we're at 11 points, and then that's 7, so 18 points of heavy damage to Nathan. Let's read that verbiage of calm emotions one more time. So,
I think that would
this
be
indifferent ends if the target is attacked. You are the target, so you've not been attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. Not happened
Yeah, correct.
yet.
Yeah, true.
Nathan took 18 points of damage there, which I need to do the math real quick. It is so hard to do on the spot. Okay, I got it. And then, Nathan at this point is frustrated. Nathan is going to make a wisdom check. I will roll this in front of you. On a 10 or higher, with his modifier, he will keep calm, cool, and collected. If he rolls less than a 10, he will be mad.
A hostile creature views you unfavorably. You have disadvantage on ability checks to influence a hostile creature. It's underneath hostile attitude. I don't know how that pertains in the spell.
Of calm emotions?
Yeah, because it says it's hostile towards. When you click on the word hostile, it says a hostile creature views you unfavorably. You have disadvantage on ability checks to influence a hostile creature. I don't know how that partakes, because it's a what am I looking for? The word. Technically speaking, it is a whatever it's called. It's not important right now.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't think that it affects anything until he tries to like persuade or charm you or something.
Well, but yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
it doesn't mean anything. I was just curious about that. Okay, go ahead. What'd you say? You're gonna roll what in front of me?
Oh yeah, I am rolling a wisdom check at this point. So Nathan knows the parameters of his spell. He knows if he attacks your friend, your charm effect for this moment, your calmed emotions will be broken. But at this point, he is also frustrated in the fact that you're arguing with him, and then Pizor just showed up and started blending him.
Fair.
So 10 or higher, Nathan keeps his cool.
You know the worst part is Nathan can't leave the.
No, he can't.
If Pizor's touching him, is melee. He can't leave, and I just thought about that. He can only move 10 feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nathan's absolutely trapped right now. Nathan's also mad. That is a complete failure.
Nice.
I rolled a 5 on the dice, so Nathan is absolutely mad. He turns around and he says, "You are ruining all of my plans." But to Pizor, it sounds like as a bunch of Aratuk limbs come flying down at him. That is going to be 2 branch attacks.
On Pizor?
On Pizor,
okay.
Yes. So this does break your moment of calmness. That is a dirty 20 to hit. That definitely hits. And then a 14. So the 14 is going to miss, but the branch is 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Oh, both 6s on the dice. That's going to hurt. That's a lot of damage for 16 points of damage over to Pizor.
That is a lot of damage against him.
It does. Pizor is not looking healthy at this point.
Oh, he takes... how many attacks was that? 1 or 2?
That was 1 attack.
The brand?
Yeah.
Burns him and he takes 3 psychic damage.
That's awesome. As soon as he attacks Pizor, you see Pizor stagger and almost fall to his knees at this point because Pizor is looking very bad. Nathan, in his fury, sees this red hot symbol of Femus go and explode out upon him, and he kind of screams in pain, just, and then his eyes settle on you, and you know Nathan is mad and ready to attack. But it's your turn. What are you doing, Carson?
It's a good thing I'm more mad and readier to attack.
What a comeback.
Thank you. I go, you really should have played nice, Nathan.
Why'd you roll 3d20?
Just 2. This one's already sitting there.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it. It's a natural 20. 22 and 14.
22 hits, 14 misses.
Oh, no, it does.
Yeah, just misses. Well, not on this guy.
Oh, he's a little higher. Okay, I can respect that then.
Not by much, but
3, 4, 5. So that's 16, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this? 15 is just exactly what you needed. He had 75 at 60.
Let's go. Like his body doesn't move, the maul goes through it. So like it crushes one section.
Yeah.
As I'm just straight pissed. Both my hands are towards the rear of the hammer, so all the force and centrifugal force is spinning with that maul. So as it spins, it just crushes. You can hear and you hear it like stop for a second, and then you hear the break of all his flesh. As I break through his neck, his head still floats for about 2 seconds, and then his body crumples and then his head falls, as it's completely separate.
Absolutely. Okay. As you obliterate Nathan, smashing your hammer through him entirely, the silence deafens and falls over the courtyard once more. The only thing you hear is the heavy breathing of yourself and the ragged breathing of Pizor next to you. And that...
Can I, before you wrap it up, can I just go to Pizor really quick and pump him? Because I know Pizor looks really bad.
You're going to do what to Pizor?
I'm going to pump him.
Okay.
Pump
I'll make note of that right now, that you, in the wake of the battle, Carson does a victory pump on Pizor.
I will use my healing hands, and he's going to heal 3d4. 3, 6, that's 8. Ooh, 12 points back to Pizor.
Nice. Okay.
So I kneel down, drop hammer along the side of him, both my hands. I do the whole clear, and the golden energy, as I rub my hand, just grows, and I just chop him into his chest.
Absolutely.
A little bit.
And there is this small radiance that leaves your hands and glows throughout Pizor for just a brief moment. And for a few seconds, Pizor glows entirely. His outline, similar to what happens with you whenever you do your radiant eminence. I don't know the exact term, but whenever it comes out your mouth and you start burning everybody around you, he glows brightly for just a few moments, and he takes a deep breath and he says, "Oh, that feels so much better. My whole world was spinning. I think I need to sit."
Yes, let's leave these bodies and let's find our way back here.
I don't think we have enough time. We don't have much time.
No. Let's try to take a short
We're in
rest.
deep. Okay.
Okay.
So you two return back. Do you just want to lean up against here? Do you want to hide? Where are we going?
I mean, in this current moment.
Because this is where we're going to pick up next session.
We're going to find ourselves in the exact same position. I like the fog cover. It's been
okay.
well, but I can still see.
Absolutely. So. Sweet. You lean back against the familiar position and you take a couple of breaths as the both of you settle in, and eventually the spirit guardians fade and Pizor and you with your backs to the wall in the session there. We end the whole year
with a nice bang.
With a nice bang, absolutely. And a quick pump.
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with ending the year with a quick pump. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I like to begin my year like that. So.
Well, next week. That was fun. Thanks for good combat. We haven't had much combat, like physical combat like this. We had a lot of ship combat, so it's fun to like get back into the swing of them all with a great axe. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 30. Holy cow.
3-0. I can do it on my hands again. I'm so
For a
excited
little
for
bit.
that. For like 5 more sessions.
Hey, like Logan alluded to before we started, thank you so much for joining us in all of 2025 so far. These last 5-ish months have been a whirlwind and a roller coaster. It's been super fun. And thank you for everybody for joining us in just the start of our adventure. We're so happy to have you guys with us.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much.
Happy New Year.
We'll catch you every Wednesday.
Until then, we'll see you.